What's up, guys? In today's video, I have a very special unboxing for you. We're going to be unboxing, giving first impressions to a discontinued gem, highly sought after. This is Roja Fetish Parfum. Not my favorite name, but we'll get into the brand dynamics a little bit later. But hey guys, welcome to the video. Yeah, really excited to do this unboxing because this was not easy to track down. Unfortunately, this is discontinued, but I've heard so much about it. And I've heard so much about what this fragrance actually tries to clone or recreate or copy, whatever word you want to say. And we'll get into all that because Roja is kind of a notorious brand. It's a love-hate for many, many people. It's very controversial. So without further ado, hit the sub button. Going to be doing my homage ranked list at 5,000 subscribers. It's already, I'm trying to write it just to get the video prepared, and wow, it's really difficult. So, homage ranked list at 5K subs. Be sure to hit the like button and comment what you're wearing today, scent of the day, and whether or not you have any experience with Roja Dove. What are your opinions about the brand? Do you hate them? Do you love them? And have you ever tried Fetish? So before I unbox the fragrance and get into the scent profile and what this is all about, let's talk about Roja as a brand a little bit and why it's so controversial. So it all kind of stems from the brand owner, Roja Dove. He's this big, boisterous, loud character. He wears very flamboyant jewelry and shirts, and he's just a big personality. And his fragrances are extremely expensive at retail, you know, pushing boundaries of what we even could imagine perfume prices hitting. Famously, I think he sells a fragrance called Haute Luxe for, I want to say, $5,000. So yeah, it also has gold inside of it. Not that that actually matters. So Roja is just automatically one of those brands people are going to look at and be like, you know, I don't know what the hell's going on there. However, in my experience, Roja it's just hard to beat when it comes to quality, and it's hard to beat when it comes to what they try to execute in terms of some of these scent profiles. So Fetish is part of their Parfum line, as you can see there. And these are the bottles with the black caps and the gold plaques. And a lot of these fragrances, in my opinion, try to achieve best in class at their respective scent profile. And a lot of these fragrances, very famously and very controversially, try to take an existing fragrance idea and, again, be the best that it can possibly be. So an example of this would be another version of the Parfum line called Danger Parfum. That's trying to be the best version of Guerlain Heritage. Another example of that would be Roja Reckless Parfum, trying to be a better version of Clive Christian X Masculine. You can see where this is going. But I have to say, in my opinion, Roja actually succeeds with this idea. So that might make you wonder, what is Fetish Parfum trying to be a better version of? Well, it's trying to be a better version of one of the most famous leather perfumes ever, at least among like frag heads, people into fragrances, Hermès Bel Ami. I have owned vintage Bel Ami on top of Bel Ami Vetiver, which is a modern flanker, and I've owned a modern bottle of Bel Ami. I've sold every single version of Hermès Bel Ami that I've owned because I just wasn't interested. But I liked the idea. I liked the scent profile, but it never really came off to me as wow-inducing. But I heard Fetish Parfum was trying to basically copy it, improve upon it, you know, Roja it up, if you will. So I started hunting it, and I finally found a bottle, and now it's time to smell it and unbox it. So this is the box. I mean, it's fairly straightforward. It does the cool thing where you pull it up, and it's like, oh, let's make sure this doesn't fall out, but it does a cool thing where you pull it up, and it's, you know, the bottle's resting in this bougie sort of silk-lined thing. Again, I mentioned Roja Dove as a character. He's very over the top, and his presentation is over the top. This is the bottle. It's a beautiful bottle. It really is. This is an older bottle because it has the Roja Parfums thing on the side there, if you can see. The cap is sort of, you know, it doesn't really stay on very well, but that's fine. The perfume inside is what matters. And wow. I had a decant of this, and I've been hunting this for probably about 3 months. So let's smell it out of the bottle. It already smells incredible. Spoiler alert, off the atomizer. And you might wonder why, because I said I sold every Bel Ami I owned. So what could this do so much better than Hermes at their own original product? Well, okay. First of all, the quality difference between Hermes Bel Ami and this fragrance, at least to me, in my opinion, based off what I smell, is immediately apparent. This smells so high quality compared to Bel Ami. I don't even really know what to say. It really is that big of a difference. I kind of wish I had my bottle here of Bel Ami to compare, but I've a lot of experience with Bel Ami, and this to me just punches me in the face with higher quality materials, execution, whatever it may be. It's dense, rich, but this is one of the most amazing leather smells I've ever experienced. It's this rugged, spicy, gritty, masculine, sort of dirty, sort of naughty leather. The name is outrageous. I mean, fetish. It's kind of cringe. They could have named this something else. I don't know. Anything else. I don't have a suggestion. That's not my job. Fetish was that's kind of crazy. But it does kind of make sense. This is kind of a dirty leather. It's rugged, it's spicy. And it is seriously just awe-inducing. This is the first time I've smelled it out of the bottle. I mentioned I smelled it out of a decant before, but out of the bottle it's even better. The spices in the opening are so photorealistic, and it's like this slightly cuminy, slightly herbal, almost like cooking spice vibe, like thyme or rosemary. There's something herbal and green in the top. But the leather, I can't get over the leather note. I don't know how they took the DNA of Bel Ami, the idea of it, and just turned it up to 10, because the leather note is so realistic in this. It's not a horsey leather. It's not really that musky, sort of sharp Serge Lutens Cuir Moresque leather. It's this very particular sort of rich, saddly, worn in, almost craggly, cracked leather smell. It's beautiful. I should also mention in this opening, I am getting some distinct citruses, but you kind of have to search for them. So all the citruses are doing here are kind of brightening up the leather right now. As this dries down, it'll get darker and smokier and maybe even a little bit more earthy. But right now, it's brighter and it's fresher, and the citruses are giving it that lift, that sort of bright, I don't want to say effervescence because this is pretty heavy, but it's lifting the scent profile. And there's also something in the dry down that's a little tiny bit sweet, but I'm talking like maybe 5%. It just takes the edge off just that little bit, to where I feel like if it didn't have that sort of benzoine, I don't know, nondescript sweetness in the base, that it would sort of detract from the entire scent profile. The evolution of this is really, really good. I can't wait to wear this in the fall and winter. This is really shot up to just like possibly my favorite leather in my collection, and I just got Roberto Greco Rock. So for the people that know what Rock is, for me to compare this to Rock as a leather perfume, that should say a lot. But for the people that don't know what I'm talking about, basically I'm saying this is a damn good leather fragrance, and it's a tragedy this is discontinued. Bottles now are going for ridiculous prices. Thankfully, I found a pretty good seller that wanted to sell it to, I guess, somebody that was going to appreciate it or something, but he gave me a good deal. I really appreciate the seller, and on top of that, he gave me some samples to try. And let me tell you right now, when I saw the samples he gave me, I'm terrified, because let's see if you guys recognize this. What does that say? Orto, Parisi, Megamare. Oh no. This is my worst nightmare. but I'm going to smell it on camera for you guys. Bonus mini sample session because I love you guys. But before the samples, just to round up my thoughts and first impressions, well, second impressions of Fetish. This is... I can't glaze this enough. I wish I could find something I dislike about this, because for some people, me glazing Roja is gonna like put them off of the channel. But guys, I absolutely promise you, don't shoot the messenger here, okay? This is one of the best leather fragrances I've ever smelled. It's smoky, it's dense, it's rich, it's animalic, it's spicy, it's complex, it lasts forever, it's powerful, it's unique, and it's better than Bel Ami. And that's gonna make some people angry in the comments, but try it yourself. All right, so that was Fetish. Now, bonus sample time here. So I already mentioned we have Orto, Parisi, Megamare. Then he also included 2 more. This is Sea Woody Leather, apparently, by Clive Christian. And the other one is Guerlain, Neroli, Plein Sud. All right. I've never smelled any of these except for the Guerlain, so let's spray the Orto Parisi first. Guys, if you don't know what this is, first of all, Orto Parisi scares me as a brand because they do super, super strong synthetic, sort of scent profiles, very artistic. The brand director, the creative director, his name is Alessandro Gautieri, I think his name is. He's bold, all right, to put it lightly. And Megamare, as you might be able to deduce from the name, is a marine scent. I hate marine fragrances. I even bought one of the best marine fragrances on the market. I've sampled them all. I don't like them. I've sold them all. So this is my worst nightmare. I'm going to spray this outside. I'm not even kidding. All right. I sprayed Megamare outside. It's taking over all of my personal space currently. Bro. This is so fucking strong. It's like comical. It's funny how strong this is. Like, I cannot believe, I don't even want to know what they put in this. It's like the most powerful, sea-watery, breezy, seaweedy, marine, maybe slightly citrusy, algae, like, oh, musky. I have to emphasize how strong this is. It is incredible. It's like a feat of chemistry that they managed to make this a perfume and people buy it. No hate to Orto Parisi. I can't stand Megamare. Yeah, I'm going to throw this away now. Outside. All right, the next one up is Clive Christian Sea Woody Leather. Right. Clive Christian's another controversial brand. They do, I don't know, another one of these brands that costs like $500 for 50 ml, and they fake their brand history and all that sort of stuff. It's another controversial brand. Ooh, whoa, this is potent too. I didn't even put up to my nose. Oh, this is Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. It's like a fruity. Immediately, I'm getting like a fruity leather that's reminding me of Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. I'm going on Fragrantica to see if people think this smells like Tuscan Leather. So what is this? Sea Woody Leather. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yep, Tuscan Leather. I knew it. This is Clive Christian basically does Tuscan Leather, okay? But Tuscan Leather is better. Tuscan Leather is better. Fetish is better. It's this very approachable, raspberry, red fruit, maybe berry leather thing. It's woody, it's dark, it's nice, it's masculine. But yeah, dude, just get Tuscan Leather, man. Okay, and last but certainly not least is a fragrance that I've smelled before, but I don't really remember very well. This is Guerlain Neroli Plein Sud. So it's a Neroli fragrance. From my recollection, I remember this being actually very strong as well. Even though this is a very fresh fragrance. Let's see. Yeah, whoa. Okay, so this is Yeah, I remember now. This is a very potent Neroli fragrance, but it's a warm, spicy, musky Neroli. Okay. The way Guerlain is getting the longevity out of this, I know this lasts forever because I remember having it, spraying it on skin at a boutique, and it lasted forever. The way they're doing that is the musks. You can tell there's a ton of musks that are just taking the whole scent profile and just pushing it out, making it radiate, making it project. The spiciness is very distinct. It's like this warm, spicy, almost like, God, like a cooking spice, like turmeric or like paprika or something like that. I forget what it is exactly. Gingery, maybe. The Neroli is clean and fresh and vibrant. It feels alive. It feels realistic. It's slightly green as well. Slightly citrusy in like a lemony sort of way as well. But you really can't escape this almost clean laundry musk sort of smell. It does, in my opinion, detract from the scent profile because the musks are so apparent in it. If they tone the musks back, I feel like more of the natural elements of the Neroli would come through. And overall, the scent profile, you might lose some longevity, but I think you gain quality points when it comes to scent profile. I think you gain some execution points, from me at least. I'm not sure about you guys. I know a lot of people care about longevity. It's very important. Guerlain fragrances like this, I think this is from their private line, their L'Art en la Matière, Arts and Materials line. These run for, off the top of my head, $400 for 100 ml. And I think 200 ml is like 600. So I get it. You pay that money, you want it to last. But you're buying a fresh scent profile. And if you want a scent profile that's fresh, that lasts, go to Homme, buy Search, buy a fresh frankincense perfume. If you're going to buy a Neroli fragrance, I think you should buy a Neroli fragrance because of the beauty of the Neroli. Beauty of orange blossom. Beauty of this floral, or white floral experience. And just accept that it's not going to last that long, because otherwise you get things that try to do both. And in my opinion, it almost never works. So that is going to wrap this video up, guys. Super happy I finally got a bottle of Roja Fetish, and an old bottle as well. Very old. I'm not sure about the batch code. This is definitely an old bottle. Oh, wow. Guys, if you can get yourself a decant of this, try it out. Even 5 mLs of this will last you a very, very long time. It is potent stuff. It's rich, and I just can't stop singing it praise, even in a first impression. It was a love at first sniff for me. So happy to have it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you do enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Ranking my 21 Homme fragrances at 5,000 subs. Going to be so much fun. I'm trying really hard to wear all of my Homme fragrances at night, every single night, to form my opinions, really solidify everything, make sure it's a proper ranked list. Right now, I'm changing everything, every day. You ask me what my top 5 is today, it'll be different tomorrow, it'll be different the next day. So, trying to solidify everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you think about all this stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.